Well, what do we have here? This is the Steam Black Friday sale, which means that you can pick up a whole bunch of games at knockdown prices from now through December 1st over on Steam. It's a little bit of a strange sale, this one, because it comes just after the autumn sale and before we would normally expect the winter sale to kick off. That being said, there are a bunch of new historically low-priced games, and I'm going to round them up for you right about now. Of course, I'm mostly covering automation, strategy, base building, city building style games, the sort of games that you would find me play on the channel on a daily basis. So if you're a fan of those types of titles, then you're absolutely going to love this list. Kicking things off, we have got Techtonica. Techtonica is an underground mining base builder automation style game, and critically, it is the lowest price that we have ever seen this title. That means that you can now pick Techtonica up for $5.99. It's 80% off, which, as I say, is the lowest that we have ever seen it. It's quite an interesting title. I don't think it's necessarily the best sort of mining game, first-person mining game sort of in the genre. Satisfactory absolutely takes that crown, and it's not quite at the level of Satisfactory, but I think that you're going to have a great time, and I think that it's going to give you hours of entertainment. Plus, it's set on an alien world, it's set underground, and there is this whole sort of like underground element that you get to explore and play with. So I think it's pretty cool, and certainly at $6, I would be picking this one up if I were you. Next up, we've got one of my favorite city builders that has released this year. And actually, I'm currently making a video all about the best city builders that have released over the course of 2025, so get subscribed if you want to see that video. But this is Town to City. I mean, look at this game. It is unbelievably good looking, it's tasty, it's glorious, it's fun to play, and it's just a really, really great game. It's not grid-based, it is very much a sort of free-flowing city builder, which means that you can place buildings wherever you want. You can literally draw roads onto the landscape. There's a whole bunch of sort of production processes that you need to consider. Where are you going to place your warehouse? Where are you going to place all of your little market stalls? The game feels really, really good to play. Very, very enjoyable title, and it's the lowest price that we have ever seen it. That's right, 15% off. You can pick it up right now for $21.24. It's quite a lot of money, but I would say absolutely a game that's going to give you hours of entertainment. It is still in development. It is technically still in early access, so, you know, usual caveats, beware. But that being said, the game as it currently stands is in a very playable, very enjoyable place, and it's rated overwhelmingly positive on Steam. That's right, 98% of the reviews for this one are positive, and I'm one of those positive reviews. I don't think those people can really be wrong, and therefore, if you're interested in city builders, definitely give this one a look. Now, if you're a fan of transport tycoon or management style strategy games, then let me introduce you to Puffin Planes. It's a casual airline management game that is set on Earth and Mars, and it supports single player and Steam co-op, which is kind of cool. Very much harkens back to, you know, the olden days of transport tycoons, but with a sort of little bit of a modern twist. Everything is kind of Puffin themed. There's a lot of planes and aircrafts and upgrades that you can purchase in order to try and ensure that you're able to make a whole bunch of money from running airline services across an alternate reality Earth. It's pretty darn cool. I really, really like it. It's just under 90% positively reviewed on Steam, which I think is cracking. It's also 40% off right now. That's right, you can pick it up right now for $7.19, which is the lowest that we have ever seen this one. So definitely check this one out if you're a big transport tycoon fan. Sticking with the transport tycoon and management theme, we've got Sweet Transit. And if you're thinking that Sweet Transit maybe looks a little bit like Factorio, well, I believe it's the same individual that did the art for Factorio that ended up doing the art for Sweet Transit, but that's just by the by. Either way, you can pick Sweet Transit up at $6.99. That is 80% off. This is currently sitting at mixed on Steam. It's about 67% positive. Quite a lot of people seem to be complaining complaining about bugs and sort of just general progression. What I can say, when I played this game years ago, really, it released into full release in April of 2024, I enjoyed my time with this. I don't think it's unbelievably deep. It's definitely sort of a gameplay loop that you will have seen before if you've played Transport Tycoon Deluxe, for example. So don't expect anything unbelievably new, but it's got some nice graphics. It's got some nice trains. If that's your thing, you probably already know, and you may very well have looked at this one. But certainly 80% off, definitely one to highlight, given the quite whopping discount, actually. So, what to say about Crab God? It's quite a strange little game. Definitely a strategy game. It's all about sort of moving your crabs around, building the right resources, the right coral resources, I guess, in the right place to attract a certain number of fish. It's a very, very weird vibe with this one, but I absolutely loved it. It's definitely more sort of on the casual end, but not overly casual, I would say. Either way, the reason that I'm recommending this one is it's 60% off. That means that it's been taken down to $7.99. If you're looking for a game that is quite colorful, if you're looking for a game that isn't sort of too over the top in terms of in-depth strategy, something a little bit more chill. It's roguelite-y or roguelike-y, I suppose, and therefore you can pick it up and put it back down over the course of a day or a couple of days, if that is indeed your thing. Check out Crab God. It's interesting, it's cool, it's unique, it's 60% off, and that is the lowest that we have ever seen this one go. I mean, strategy, automation, management games really don't get much better than Shapez 2. Shapez 2 is a fantastic, large-scale shape manipulation factory building game, and it is unbelievably satisfying to build a whole bunch of machines, copy and paste them around the map, transform shapes in a bunch of different and weird and wonderful ways, and then throw them into a big old void in order to try and progress your factory and progress the game. What can I say about this one that hasn't been said? Check out my video up in the top right hand corner if indeed you want to see me play this game. You can pick it up right now for 35% off, $16.24, which may seem quite expensive for a sale. However, this one will absolutely give you hours and hours of entertainment. It really, really will. This is matched with the lowest that we've ever seen it. It first moved down to the $16.24 price range in the autumn sale, so it's matched with that, and I imagine that we're probably not going to see it go any lower this year. That is just pure speculation. Either way, 95% positive on Steam. I love the game. You should absolutely check out Shapez 2 if you've not already got it. From one very positively reviewed strategy game to another, except this one is a colony sim, specifically a colony sim all about moving, manipulating ants and building up bases. I really love Empires of the Undergrowth, and it's a great price as well, and 50% off brings it down to $14.99. I think you're really gonna like this one. If there was any game on this list that I would say, just trust me, have a go of this one, see what you think. The story mode, the campaign mode in this game is unlike anything that I have ever played before. I don't really want to say too much more than that, just that you should absolutely check this one out. It's really good, 50% off, $14.99, matched with the lowest that we have ever seen this one go, so that you know you're absolutely getting a good deal. And I feel like I haven't recommended Captain of Industry for a while. This is a wildly popular automation base builder, factory builder. You do it on an island, except the unique and interesting thing about Captain of Industry is that you can do everything on this island. Specifically, you can manipulate terrain. You can, create three-dimensional pipe layouts. You can get trucks to move resources from one side of the island to the other side of the island. There is so much more that you can do, and I'm not really doing this one justice, honestly, by just describing it in those terms. It released all the way back in May of 2022, but continues to be updated very, very regularly, receiving regular updates, still in early access, so, obviously obviously consider that as you will. But it's rated at overwhelmingly positive. So, you know, you're picking up a really, really, really good game with this one if you want to get it. It is highly underrated, but obviously appropriately rated given that so many people review it as overwhelmingly positive. But if you've never played it, I'd encourage you, have a go. This is a great one. 30% off, matched with the lowest that we have ever seen it. You can't go wrong. Next up, we have got Worldwide Rush. It's another management transport tycoon game. This one, however, is all different types of transport, including rail, road, and air. And it works really quite well. It did release into full release in August of 2025. That being said, it is still receiving regular updates, and those regular updates do seem to be improving the game in large and meaningful ways. So therefore, yeah, absolutely check it out if you're interested. If you want to see my video up on this game, you can check out my link up in the top right hand corner of the video right about now. This is the lowest that we have ever seen this game go. It's currently only 20% off, but you know, if this game is your thing, then you know it's nice that you can buy in at a slightly cheaper price. And last, but by absolutely no means least, and also, I've got some bonus games in here, so make sure you stick around for those. We've got Terra Nil. Terra Nil is an environmental strategy game all about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. It sounds a little bit funky, but it's got a really sort of like interesting sort of like building mechanic, and you can kind of like, you know, visually see the transformation that you are having on the world around you. It's kind of cool. You can pick it up for just under $10, 60% off. This is the lowest that we have ever seen this one go, or should I say, matched with the lowest that we have seen it go. It hit $10 roundabout in August of 2025, and it's continued to go on sale at round about that price. So you're getting a pretty darn good deal with this one, if indeed you are interested in the concept. There's a whole bunch of updates that keep on dropping for this one, even though it has released into full release. There's a heatwave update that dropped in August, and I suspect that there will be a few more updates that come along. So definitely, if you're interested in this one, you can absolutely get in at a good price. Right, I'm going to do some quick-fire bonus games now that we've got the main list out of the way, and the first game that I want to talk about is Mini Metro. That's right, Mini Metro is available right now, 50% off, $4.99. Now, full disclosure, this is not the lowest that we have ever seen this game go, but given that it has been out for 10 years, literally over 10 years, the fact that you can get it at this price is really, really darn good. It's also the lowest that we've seen it go in quite a long time, basically in about 4 years, so I don't think it's realistically likely to get much cheaper than this. Mini Metro is a game all about building a subway system, an efficient metro system, move people from station to station. How hard can it be? Trick question, it's actually very flipping challenging. However, this game will give you hours and hours of entertainment. It's also great on like mobile and Steam Deck as well, so you can play this game everywhere and enjoy it everywhere you go. My next bonus game is Factory Town. You can pick this one up for just under $8. It's 60% off. It is matched with the lowest that we have ever seen this one go. Great time to get in on the Factory Town action. It's all about building and automating and expanding a giant factory. You do it in 3 dimensions, and you have to satisfy a whole bunch of people in order to feed them and move things around. There's just so much going on. I love Factory Town. I have played this game through like 2 or 3 times, I think. I really, really love this automation game. It's great. The second one is on the way. Now is a great time to experience the original Factory Town, if you've not already. Gonna throw a little curveball your way, but I'm gonna recommend Asbury Pines. I did a video on the channel very recently about this game, linked up in the top right-hand corner. What to say about it? I actually don't want to say too much at all. It is an incremental idle-style game. There are automation elements. I'm not going to say any more than that. It's 25% off. It has just launched. 25% is a pretty darn large discount given that it has just dropped. But you can pick this one up for under $10, which I think is an absolutely stonking great deal for what you get. absolutely give this one a look. And this wouldn't be an Orbital Potatoes Steam sale recommendation video if I didn't include one of my favorite games of all time. That's right, Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, currently priced just a shade under 20 bucks, 50% off. It's not the lowest that we've ever seen it, but it's the lowest that we've seen it go in like 2 years, in fact more than 2 years, basically all the way back to when this game released in 2019. So you're really not gonna get it cheaper than 20 bucks, 50% off. So yeah, if you want to get in on the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic action, which I would absolutely encourage you to do if you're interested in super intricate automation city builders, then yeah, now is the time. This is your sign. Buy this game. Subliminal messaging or non-subliminal messaging. Workers and Resources. It's so darn good. So that is it. That's all I have got. My Black Friday Steam sale deal video is over. Next up, we've got the winter sale, which I'm hoping we're going to see even more great prices, great games, great deals. That is indeed what I'm hoping to see. But what are you going to be picking up? What are you getting right now? Are you enjoying the holidays? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you're buying. Let me know what you're doing over the course of the holiday week. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time.